So let's get started. I want to show you how to make a simple repeat pattern in Procreate. If you're new to Procreate and you want to open a document, you take this plus sign in the upper right hand corner, press it. I like to work in a square. I'm going to use 12 by 12 inches for mine. If you want to use any other size, you can, whatever works best for you. I am going to pick a color for my dot. I'm going to make a simple dot pattern, and it's going to be a pink. I'm going to take, in the brushes, I'm just going to use any pen. I happen to have the studio pen here. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to draw a circle in the middle. It's kind of wobbly, but if you see, if I hold it down, I can make it a pure circle by editing it, and I'll press circle. It'll be completely a perfect circle. Click anywhere off of that to come out of that prompt. And then I'm gonna make sure that it's in the middle of the canvas. I have snapping and magnetics turned on. And then I gotta remember I wanna fill it with color. So I'm going to, in the upper right hand corner, drag and drop that color into the middle, and it's completely filled in now. Yay. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I want to just skip out here and show you something about patterns, what it means for something to be a pattern. If you started with a square and you want to make this seamless, and you place the square up here in this corner, it would have to also meet in the direct opposite corner or edge. So you'd have to copy it and put it there. Same for the sides. You'd have to copy it right on top of it and then move it over to here. So that's what we're going to be working on in this. The principle is the same in all pattern making. Everything that's on one edge has to meet on the other edge, or on the top and on the bottom, so that when you put them together, no one will tell where the beginning and end is. Okay, so let's go back to this little dot. We're going to do a simple dot repeat. So we're going to take that layer, we're going to duplicate this by sliding it to the left and pressing duplicate once, go back to the original layer, duplicate again, until you have 5 of them. Always duplicate your original image, that way it doesn't lose the quality. I have learned over the years that if I leave all the layers on, sometimes it's a little hard to make the pattern work seamlessly. So I suggest turning everything off except for the layer that you're working on. So we're going to turn on this top layer. We're going to go up to this move tool, and you see that there are these dots all around, and these are the midpoints for the circle. So we're going to take it and we're going to slide it all the way up into the corner until it is perfect. And I don't know if you can see it on my screen, but it has these little golden lines are there, and it's perfectly in the corner. And I'm just going to zoom in so you can see that the little blue dots are right where they're supposed to be halfway in the corner. And if I do that to everything else, it will all match up. So we're going to do the same thing with this next layer. I'm leaving, I think we can leave this one on. Let's see what happens with the top layer. Can be left on. Make sure you're on the second layer. Hit the move tool and move it all the way up until the golden lines are into play. You can see the golden lines for both up and down. There they are. Ooh, you have to be kind of careful so that they don't, sometimes they jump. It's a little tricky. That's that one. Now I'm going to try it with everything turned off to see my little test to see if what I think is true is true. I think it snaps faster and more and much easier. Do you see how quickly that snapped right into the corner with nothing else turned on? So I'm going to try it the same way. I'm going to shut that one off, turn this one on, and move it to snap into this corner. Oops. There you go. Those are little lines right here. And then I'll turn everything back on. So all your edges now are seamless. If you were to repeat this, everything would match up. We're going to turn on our center circle. And now we have a repeat swatch so that when I go to repeat this, everything will have a dot pattern. So the next thing that you can do, I would take all of these as this is the swatch and you're not going to touch it. I would group them, and you group by choose one layer and then swipe so that they're all blue, and then press group. And then the group is below here, so that's not touched. Everything that's there is in one safe place so that it's not disturbed. So we're going to 3-finger swipe down, copy all, 3-finger swipe down again, 3-finger swipe down again, and paste. Go back to your layers and you'll see you'll have this copy of this whole swatch, including the white background that we left in place. Close that. You can shut these off, and we're going to use the swatch to test this to see if it's indeed seamless. So we're going to grab the end of it and we're going to push it up into the corner. And you want it to be half the size. So we are at 12 by 12. Half of that, 12 by 12 is 3600 pixels. And this is 18 by 18 pixels. So we know we're right at half. And then we're going to take that layer and duplicate it again. And we're going to slide it over to the right till the golden lines come in. You can see them. And then let's look and see. We have no lines in there, so that means everything looks like it's showing up perfectly. We're going to pinch that together. I don't know if you saw that. So we have that in the corner. We're going to, let me try that again. We'll duplicate that layer and we'll slide it over, and then we're going to pinch together. I just wanted to show you that again. We have these 2 layers. They're both on separate layers. We want to unite them, so we're going to pinch them together. And now it's one layer. We're going to duplicate that layer. I'm going to put on the arrow tool and we're going to drag it all the way down till the golden little lines come into play. And there's your repeat pattern. Easy peasy. And then you can link these 2 together. We could do that again as many times as you want. If you want this to be a smaller dot, you can take that and drag it up again and duplicate, move it over to the right, pinch together, duplicate again, selection tool, drag it all the way down, and there you have your dot pattern. There you go. I hope this was helpful to you. Leave a comment below or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer. Thanks again for watching.